The train was packed with weary faces, lost in their own worlds. Some buried themselves in books, while others were glued to their smartphones. Everyone hurriedly awaited the approaching station. As the train doors opened, commotion surged through the carriage. Jackob, a middle-aged man, led his family on board. Fatigue and a hint of sadness clouded his eyes, but his three energetic children stole everyone's attention. Unaware of the chaos they caused, the children darted down the aisle, giggling and shrieking. They bumped into people's legs, disrupting the peaceful journey. Exasperated glances were exchanged among the passengers. Josh, seated nearby, sighed in frustration. He had hoped for a quiet commute, a chance to unwind. But the children's relentless activity shattered any hope of tranquility. Summoning his courage, Josh approached Jackob and gently tapped him on the shoulder. "Excuse me, sir. Could you please ask your children to be more considerate? They're making it difficult for everyone else." Startled from his thoughts, Jackob looked at Josh with weariness and gratitude. "I apologize," he said, his voice tinged with exhaustion. "It's been a tough time for us lately." Josh's annoyance softened as he noticed the strain in Jacob's eyes. "I'm sorry to hear that," he replied, his tone empathetic. "Is there anything I can do to help?" Jackob paused, his gaze fixed on his children, who were now engaged in a rowdy game of tag. "I appreciate your concern," he said, his voice tinged with sadness. "We've just come from the hospital. Their mother, she passed away recently." A lump formed in Josh's throat. He had been quick to judge, unaware of this family's pain. The noise and chaos suddenly took on a different meaning, reflecting their grief and their way of coping with overwhelming loss. "I'm so sorry for your loss," Josh said softly, his voice filled with genuine compassion. "I had no idea. Please accept my deepest condolences." Jackob nodded, a faint smile playing on his lips. "Thank you for understanding," he replied. "It's been a challenging journey, but we're taking it one step at a time." Returning to his seat, Josh's heart felt heavy with newfound understanding. The once chaotic train now became a vessel of shared humanity, where compassion and empathy replaced annoyance and frustration. Little did Josh know that this encounter would be the catalyst for a remarkable transformation that would shape his perspective on life in unexpected ways. Josh observed Jackob, the widowed father, with newfound empathy. The train continued its rhythmic journey, mirroring the whirlwind of emotions in Josh's heart. A deep desire to alleviate Jacob's burden and offer support enveloped him. Summoning his courage once again, Josh approached Jackob. "I extend my sincerest condolences for your loss," he said softly, his voice conveying genuine sympathy. "Managing life without your spouse must be incredibly challenging, especially with your children." Jackob met Josh's gaze, gratitude shining in his tired eyes. "Thank you," he replied, his voice tinged with exhaustion. "It's been a difficult path, trying to find our way without her." Josh nodded, his attention shifting to the children, their energy subdued. "I noticed your kids have boundless energy," he remarked. "Is there anything I can do to assist you in managing them during the remainder of our train ride?" Jacob's fatigued face brightened with appreciation. "That would be incredibly kind of you," he replied. "They're restless, attempting to comprehend the situation. Perhaps some distraction would provide respite." A warm smile curved Josh's lips, determination flickering within him. He settled beside Jackob, engaging the children in conversation and leading them into the realm of imagination. Stories were shared, jokes cracked, and even a "I Spy" game managed to capture their attention. As the train carried them forward, Josh marveled at the metamorphosis within the carriage. Once filled with annoyance and impatience, it now resonated with laughter and newfound connections. Previously unacquainted passengers exchanged smiles and engaged in conversations sparked by the innocence of children. Jackob observed the scene unfold, a blend of gratitude and relief in his eyes. He appreciated Josh's intervention, finding temporary solace from the weight of his grief. And as he witnessed the joy on his children's faces, a glimmer of hope began to take root within his heart. Hours passed, and the train reached its destination. The children's laughter subsided, fatigue gradually enveloping them. Jackob gathered their belongings, preparing to disembark. His gaze met Josh's, a shared appreciation passing between them. "Thank you," Jackob expressed, his voice brimming with heartfelt gratitude. "You've granted us a much-needed respite, a moment of normalcy amidst the chaos." Josh smiled, his heart filled with a sense of fulfillment. "It was my pleasure," he replied. "Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Reach out if you ever need someone to talk to or lend a helping hand." They exchanged contact information, pledging to stay connected. Parting ways, Josh contemplated the power of compassion and the profound impact a simple act of kindness could have on someone's life. Little did he know that this encounter marked the beginning, the initiation of a remarkable friendship that would transform their lives in ways they could never have foreseen. Josh's train encounter with Jackob left an indelible mark, prompting deep reflection. The weight of Jackob's loss stayed with him, reminding Josh of life's fragility and the significance of empathy. Ignorance had fueled his initial frustration, blindsided to the pain Jackob and his children carried. This realization sparked a profound shift within Josh. He questioned his assumptions, determined to challenge preconceived notions. Everyone had a hidden story waiting to be unveiled with compassion. Consciously seeking empathy, Josh found opportunities to lend an ear or extend a helping hand. His desire for positive impact permeated his daily interactions, fostering a broader perspective. Self-reflection became pivotal. Josh identified and replaced negative paradigms, empowering himself for change. His personal growth began to ripple into his relationships, fostering deeper connections and understanding. Josh and Jackob's friendship flourished, transcending the train encounter. They shared laughter, tears, and unwavering support. Strength exchanged hands, inspiring each other to face life's challenges with grace and courage. Lessons learned became guiding principles. Empathy, challenging assumptions, and embracing paradigm shifts fueled Josh's ongoing journey of personal growth. His encounters with Jackob were merely the prelude to a lifelong commitment to compassion and understanding. Josh vowed to make a positive difference, understanding the ripple effect of his actions on countless lives. In a cozy corner of a local cafe, Josh and Jackob found solace in their heartfelt conversation. Jackob shared the consuming emotions after his wife's passing, the weight of being a single parent, and the struggle to remain strong. Josh listened, offering understanding and revealing his own vulnerabilities. Their stories intertwined, uniting them in the experiences of loss and resilience. A bond formed as they laughed, cried, and embraced their shared vulnerability. The cafe's ambience provided a comforting backdrop. Their friendship deepened in the following weeks. They explored new hobbies, formed a community, and supported each other through triumphs and setbacks. Together, they discovered the power of empathy and personal growth. They became beacons of hope, reminding others of the healing power of human connection. The seeds of change they had sown would blossom, creating a ripple effect of compassion and understanding that reached far beyond their own friendship. Josh's friendship with Jackob deepened, becoming a testament to empathy and the importance of challenging assumptions. Reflecting on their journey, Josh recognized the lessons he had learned. Identifying negative paradigms became crucial in Josh's personal growth. He replaced limiting beliefs with positive and empowering ones, experiencing newfound freedom and possibility. Challenging assumptions became a regular practice. Josh questioned initial judgments, embracing diverse perspectives and fostering deeper connections. Openness allowed for true growth and connection to flourish. Seeking understanding became a cornerstone of Josh's interactions. He became an active listener, offering a safe space for others to share their truths. Empathy became second nature, forging deeper connections and inspiring others. The lessons from Josh's encounter had a ripple effect. Relationships thrived on understanding and compassion. He became an inspiration, encouraging others to challenge paradigms and embrace empathy.